College is hard enough just being a student, but when you add athlete to your title, it ups the ante. You now must excel on and off the field. Pitcher and outfielder Sydney Shackelford is one of the many star players on the Middle Georgia Lady Knights softball team, and she's a prime example of how to do things the right way. We'll be sitting down with both Sydney and Coach Rebecca Hewitt to highlight her impact on and off the softball field. So nice to sit down with you, Sydney. You were named one of the SSAC Softball Players of the Week. What was your reaction to that award? Or are you one of those type of athletes that really doesn't care for the accolades and just wants to be that team player and go towards the team success as the big goal?
Honestly, coming back from last year, it was rough, and coming back in my first game, it was nice to get a win and actually get Pitcher of the Week.
Rewards like this are always nice to obtain and should be celebrated, but it's a good thing to see that Sydney isn't letting it get to her head. She is laser focused on the big picture, which is success for the team as a collective. You're not just highly touted as an athlete, but you have received high praises for being a good student, good grades, and all that comes with that. You love softball, of course, but tell us how important your academics are to you aside from the sport.
Academics is a very important part of myself, but I strive to make good grades just so I can keep playing on the field.
This is even more assurance that a talented student athlete like Sydney has her priorities straight. She's fully aware that her main job here is to obtain a degree. Playing softball is the fun part. Finally, your time here at Middle Georgia is not up yet. I mean, you're only a junior and still making your mark here. Can you tell us what impact Middle Georgia has had on you playing softball here so far?
Honestly, playing softball has given me the best college life I could have, making new friends and becoming myself as an individual.
And I'm sure there's that type of family aspect as well going through, and just you have all sorts of fun. I mean, there's that extra aspect to it to where it's not just going in there. You're going in on a business trip and you got to be all business here. There's that fun aspect to it as well.
Of course, there always is having fun with your team.
I've been around this team for a short period of time, but it didn't take long for me to notice that strong family vibe. After Sydney left, I paid Coach Hewitt a visit to see how the woman in charge views her special player. The last time I was here, Coach, you spoke of Sydney Shackelford as one of the many players that we should keep our eye on. Tell us exactly why you said that.
Sydney is a phenomenal player, especially her in the circle. I know if you see pictures of her, you'll see the sass that she brings to this team. But with being a pitcher, you need to be able to control what's in that circle, and she is phenomenal at that. I know she's very shy off the field, but when you get her on that mound and in her zone, she's unstoppable, and that's one thing that you definitely need in a pitcher. It's a great quality.
Nice. Many people in the sports world, whether it be a coach or a fan, have always talked about that it factor. Does she have it, in your opinion?
She has it,
Yeah.
and again, not everybody can be a pitcher,
right?
And that's one thing that's beautiful about Sydney is she has the it factor for a pitcher. She has the pizzazz that she needs to have to own the circle and be emotionless, and you can't tell that something's bothering her because she knows, hey, I have to get the next pitch, and that's something that she has controlled. She's brought over from learning from her mistakes last year, and it's really, really starting to shine, and it's helping us. It is.
The last question. We've covered Sydney Shackelford as the softball player, so let's stray away from the diamond. And can you tell us about Sydney as a person and the overall impact she's had in her time here?
She's a genuine person. She is probably one of the sweetest, most genuine people I've met. Off the field, she worries about her teammates. She cares about her teammates. If anyone's struggling, she has always been there for them. And that's one thing, you have to love Sydney because she'll give you that love. So you can't deny that love when it's given to you, right?
Oh, of course.
She's a big one. She's a big one.
Absolutely. Once again, I've had an excellent time here. I appreciate you coming in and sitting down talking about Sydney as we spotlight her. This has been a great interview, and I hope to do it again sometime soon.
Of course. Well, hopefully we'll get some more Player of the Weeks.
Absolutely. This was a well-deserved award for Sydney, but I didn't just spotlight her for that. I chased after this story so we all could dig deeper and see Sydney more clearly as an athlete, but more importantly as a person. She personifies one of my favorite quotes by Frank Ocean that says, "Work hard in silence, let your success be your noise." For Middle Georgia Softball News, I'm Jacob Harrell, and I'll see you later.